Hello, and welcome to the A1 course. This is lesson number 37. My name's David. I'm your teacher, and today we are going to be looking at some animals and how we make comparatives in English. Before we start, what I would like you to do is to write down, if necessary, look in a dictionary. What are your favourite animals? Not domestic animals. What are your favourite animals? Think of 5. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you my favourite. No pictures, but I'll tell you. Okay, my favourite animals. Number 1, actually, here is, yes, it's the lion. A lion, I like a tiger, a rhinoceros, giraffe, and elephant. Yes, the big 5. Those are my favourite animals. What about you? Okay, let's... Oh, and look, yeah, some wolves. Wolves. I like wolves as well in the snow. Okay, what's the difference between a wild animal and a pet? What do you think? Yeah, so we've got a rabbit, a fish, a goldfish, a tiger, and an elephant. So, yeah, a wild animal is free and lives independently. And a pet is an animal that lives in your home and is cared for by you. You look after, you give your pet food and drink. So, which are wild and which are pets? Easy. Yeah. The rabbit is, and the fish, goldfish are pets, and the tiger and the elephant are wild. So, do you have a pet? Ask me. If you have a pet, what is it? Pretend a cat or a kitten in the picture. Do you have a pet? Does it have a name? In my country, many people have pets, dogs or cats, but millions, and all the dogs, all the cats have names. Sometimes they are names of like people, or sometimes it's invented. If you have a pet, how old is your pet? 1 year, 2 years, or maybe 3 weeks? Is it a baby? And yeah, a good question. Why? Why did you choose? Why did you select this pet? You like them? Nice color, nice coat, interesting, a nice character. Okay, now on a farm, some animals live on a farm. Can you think of any? I'll give you some clues. That's a pig. A pig. A cow. A goat. A goat. And also lambs and sheep are animals that you find on a farm. So yeah, there's the writing, the names: a pig, a cow, a goat. Of course, in many countries, yeah, people don't eat pigs, they don't eat cows, and they don't eat goats. But in other countries, they do. So here are some parts of an animal. Can you name them? I'll give you the words and then see if you can match them. So we've got fur, horns, scales, paws, and tusks. Tusks. So listen, a fur is like a skin, but not of a human, of an animal. Horns, animals use horns for defense. Scales are on the side of a fish. They breathe through the scales. Paws are feet of a cat or a feline animal. And tusks are like the horns, but of an elephant. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, scales. Fish have scales. Cats have paws. Tigers have fur. Elephants have tusks. And cows have horns. And some more. A tail, wings, a beak, claws, and feathers. So a tail, a dog wags its tail if it's happy. Wings are what birds use to fly. A beak is like a mouth of a bird. The claws are the nails of, again, animals like cats. And feathers are what birds have lots and lots of. Yeah. Claws. Bears have claws. Birds have a beak. Birds also have feathers, lots of feathers. Birds have wings to fly, and cats have a tail. Okay, next section. So, what animal am I describing? This animal is a bird. The male has bright coloured feathers that it can spread out to show patterns, designs like eyes. This animal is an insect. It has 8 legs, and many people are afraid of it. Some can be dangerous, but some live in your house. This animal can be both wild and a pet. Its fur can be black, brown, white, or grey. Some people take lessons to learn how to ride them. And finally, this animal is a reptile. It has scales. It is long and has no legs. It can live on the land and in water. Some of these can be very dangerous. Shall we see the answers? Can you recognize them? Okay, let's look. Yeah, so number 1 is a peacock. A peacock with the beautiful feathers. Number 2, a spider, can be dangerous, but many live in my house, they live, and they're not dangerous. Number 3 is the horse, different colours. And number 4, a snake. A snake, again, can be dangerous, but most of them are not dangerous. Okay, now let's look at some comparatives. Comparatives, when you have two things and you compare them. Two things, or indeed two people. So, yeah, sometimes we want to compare two things. So let's look at some examples. An elephant is bigger than a dog. An elephant is bigger than a dog. Bigger than a dog. Okay? A peacock is prettier than a pigeon. Pretty, adjective, pretty, prettier than a pigeon, is more attractive. And a lion is more dangerous. Dangerous, is more dangerous than a cat. So an elephant is bigger than a dog, a peacock is prettier than a pigeon, and a lion is more dangerous than a cat. So, an elephant is bigger than a dog. So, big is a short adjective. So, for short adjectives, we add er, bigger, bigger. Yeah, small, smaller. So, an elephant is bigger than a dog. A dog, yeah, is smaller than an elephant. A dog is smaller than an elephant. Old, older. Young, younger. Okay, good. So for adjectives that end in Y, like pretty, we add IER. Let's look. Examples. Pretty, prettier. Busy, remember? Last lesson, it was busy in the office, it was not quiet. Lots of things happening. Busy, busier. On the roads, the traffic, many cars. In India, in Delhi, very busy. And lovely, lovelier. So prettier than, busier than, lovelier than. Now, this time, though, look, a lion is more dangerous than a cat. More. I wonder why. So, for long adjectives, like dangerous, we add more. Long adjectives. So, before, we had old, older. Old, one syllable. Young, one syllable. But dangerous, three syllables, so it's long. So we say more dangerous. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Again, three syllables. More interesting. Beautiful. More beautiful. Yeah. So repeat, more dangerous, more interesting, more beautiful. So a bee is smaller than a spider. A horse is more beautiful than a camel. A shark is more dangerous than a fish. A whale is bigger than a dolphin. And a toucan with a yellow beak. A toucan is prettier than a seagull. Let's look at the writing. Oops. Yeah. So again, a bee is smaller than a spider. A bee is smaller than a spider. A horse is more beautiful than a camel. A horse is more beautiful than a camel. A shark is more dangerous than a fish. A shark is more dangerous than a fish. A whale is bigger than a dolphin. A whale is bigger than a dolphin. A toucan is prettier than a seagull. A toucan is prettier than a seagull. So, but of course, it's not only animals, not just animals we can compare. So, look at the photographs and think of these adjectives: spicy, food, spicy with chili. So, what do you think? Rome is than New York. Yeah, Rome is older than New York. Chili is spicier than roast beef. And a helicopter is more expensive than a bus. Let's look. Yeah. Rome is older than New York. Chili is spicier than roast beef. And a helicopter is more expensive than a bus. So if we say Rome is older than New York is correct. New York is younger than Rome. Very good. So this time we've got some adjectives here: sweet, noisy, comfortable, busy, famous, important, hot, and tall. The Queen, our Queen, Queen Elizabeth, is... Let's put the others up first. So I would say the Queen is more famous and more important than Prince Philip. Chocolate is sweeter. Chocolate is sweeter than apples. Riyadh is hotter than London. The Eiffel Tower is taller than the Tokyo Tower. a motorbike is, when you hear noisy, yeah, a motorbike is noisier than a bike. Family is than work. Family is more important, yeah, is more important than work. And cities are, again, noisier than the countryside. And yeah, busy. Cities are busier. Cities are busier than the countryside. And a bed is comfortable. A bed is more comfortable than a chair. A bed is more comfortable than the chair. Let's look at the answers. Yeah, did you get them? Okay, all correct. Check your spelling. The Queen is more famous than Prince Philip. Chocolate is sweeter than apples. Riyadh is hotter than London. The Eiffel Tower is taller than the Tokyo Tower. A motorbike is noisier than a bike. Family is more important than work. Cities are busier than the countryside. And a bed is more comfortable than a chair. One final thing. More, the opposite of more is less. More, less. So we say the Queen is more famous than Prince Philip. Prince Philip is less famous than the Queen. Prince Philip is less famous than the Queen. Family is more important than work. Work is less important than family. Work is less important than family. And the final one, number 8. A bed is more comfortable than a chair. A chair is less comfortable than a bed. Very good. Okay. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've learned lots about animals and lots of vocabulary and how to make comparisons. We will do more practice in the future. In the next lesson, we are going to be talking about welcoming, saying hello to people we invite, guests in our homes or in hotels, and vocabulary expressions we use at a restaurant. So for now, watch again if necessary, but remember, do the test, lesson test. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in lesson 38. Bye-bye.